Today is the 11th of April, 2026. The Assistant U.S. Attorney L McClain told John Hussack, what we're dealing with here is some white bitches that either work for the government, NSA, NASA, or scientists, or some outside entity that wants to execute the Honorable Judge Brooks Smith and the Honorable Judge George Brett, people in the Congress, Senate, House of Representatives. These are white trash idiots that President Ronald Reagan, through President Jimmy Carter, wants revealed. These people have a device called nervous, invisible black voodoo weapons that strike the nervous system. They can strike your brain, block your thoughts, freeze your thoughts, plant thoughts. They can send verbal communication into your mindset, trying to use mind control. These are white poor people. They either work for the government, their families are poor, their great-grandparents are poor. You can check their record. They're nothing. They either join the government to pull their scams and pull their scam. And Judge Brooks Smith cannot be fooled by these white idiots. They're going to keep pressing on your chest, your heart, until they murder whoever they want to murder. They're going to execute many people. Forced involuntary movements, forced sleep, forced fatigue. White trash. They work for the government. They will never show their face. The Pittsburgh Federal Court is setting them up with 3 bogus motions by using a story. He was born in New York and he was having a sexual relationship with Jeffrey Baldwin's wife. And Jeffrey's a stuntman in this case. The way this case is going to run, the Title 81, and it's a mandatory death sentence for the fools that accept the 3 bogus motions. These are just stupid-ass white boys that got in their mind and look in the mirror that they're intelligent, dumber than a damn rock, can't talk, can't think, uneducated, unskilled, unlearned, don't have any kingship education or royalty or excellence education. As far as they go in the West is the doctors, and that means nothing to anyone in Africa that's in a royal lineage. These white people don't know anything about Sharia or Judean law or Supreme Court statutes. These are what we call fools in the criminal justice system in Africa, Asia, Islam, and Mexico. Stupid-ass white people always trying to pretend like nobody knows what they're doing while they're having oral sex with each other, having oral sex with their mothers. These are white fools you'll never see in no court. They don't understand the concept of being set up. Assistant U.S. Attorney L McClain told Attorney John Hussack, if I didn't know any better, I would think these stupid-ass white fools really believe that they're not getting a check for this case and they're not going to be getting income and using the taxpayers' money, defrauding the taxpayers' money while they playing their little KKK game, which don't mean nothing if they kill 5,000 people. The object here is Judge Brooks Smith is cleared of his career with President Ronald Reagan sent him into Pittsburgh in 1988 to go to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals to be noted as the chief judge. In this case, would also go to the Third Circuit, which would give him jurisdiction in both courts. And these stupid-ass white idiots don't know that this is a setup case under Psalms 10 and under Psalms 110:7. Brooke, they try to put words in your mouth just like they did. Instead of saying 110, they said 10. John said they're going to keep pressing on your heart like pressing and beating on a drum, attempted murder. If Congress, Senate, and House of Representatives do not put these people in prison for the rest of their life or have them executed, they will not have a Congress, Senate, and House of Representatives in 1950. This place will be attacked by God's Revelation 7 military. John Hussack said they have 2 countries lined up with nuclear weapons ready to aim at anyone, and all of these white trash government fools or whoever they are that are striking them around, them and their family will all be put to death under Sharia law. There's nothing to them. They were known who they are before their dumb ass was born. A white boy is always trying to pull a scam to steal whatever he can off anybody that he can, John Hussack said. So set these white idiots up is easy. They're nothing but a piece of trash. They can't talk. They can't think. No lawyer will take their case because the dumbass don't have no $25 million to go to no court. They can't even afford a lawyer to go to court. This is a part of the setup. They want to be the judge, the lawyer, and the jury. That's what they want to be. But they're white trash, and they're not going to stop pressing on Charles Hart until they murder him. So Linda, all she's going to do is get with her Uncle Tookie, the Honorable Judge Joe Tookie James, and her cousin, Attorney Lisa James, and Attorney Vidal Dean, 412-471-3327. Retain her, and with Attorney Dennis Johnson. And they know the white boy scam. They're not amused with him. And they can talk to Daniel Short. They can talk to Troy James Hill, Hugh Green, Ricky Jackson. They all be in the book. And Mark May, Dan Marino, Dave Mazzulli, J.C. Pelosi, Bill Martin. They said, don't worry about those white trash fools. They're white idiots. They know Ain't no pit boy think about no stupid ass white boy setting up Jerry Baldwin and Charlie Brown. To us, they're nothing but white trash, and they know it. That bitch ass try to come out with football, they ain't gonna do nothing but run their cowards. As long as they get a gun, they fight with those weapons invisible. They can be tough. They'll never show their face because they don't want to get a DICK in their mouth.